Mavericks interested in trading for defensive center? The Dallas Mavericks came into the 2022-23 season hopeful that the moves they made in the offseason would help bolster their front court. GM Nico Harrison and company acquired Christian Wood from the Houston Rockets and then signed JaVale McGee to a 3-year deal to be the team's new starting center. Well, the Mavericks are 24 games into the season, and McGee has been hard-pressed to find minutes while falling out of the rotation. His demotion was mainly due to his ineffectiveness on the glass and defending the rim, the main areas the Mavs brought him aboard to help with. For Wood, his expertise comes on the offensive end, and the Mavericks knew that, so his presence as a rim protector was never something the team expected to be above average. Given what's happened so far, should Dallas explore a trade to beef up its center position? On the most recent episode of the Hoops Hype podcast with Michael Scotto, the possibility of the Mavericks trading McGee after the December 15th deadline was discussed, with the hopes of bringing in a defensive upgrade. Scotto: when Dallas offered JaVale McGee his contract and his starting spot in free agency, the Mavericks had high hopes for him, but his production hasn't materialized, and he's been out of the rotation lately. If Dallas is going to acquire another center, he'd have to be an upgrade defensively and a contrast to Christian Wood, I've heard. With McGee's lack of production so far this season, on top of him being on a 3-year deal at 33 years old, it makes it a little more difficult for Dallas to find a taker, but that doesn't mean it's impossible to pull off. The Mavericks have already been linked to a potential reunion with Detroit Pistons big man Nerlens Noel, along with a number of centers around the league who could be available prior to the deadline. Other names that could come up include Spurs' Jakob Poeltl, Pacers' Miles Turner, and Bulls' Andre Drummond. If the Mavs do trade McGee, the goal for the front office will be to do so without giving up any more draft capital. As things currently stand, the Mavs have a good chance of conveying their 2023 first-round pick to the New York Knicks, which would open up many other trade possibilities throughout the summer.